Ready, you can go ahead and begin.
Hello class. How many of you play any sports? Yeah, most of class. Okay. Did you know how much it's important to try your best? So the winning is pretty good for your team, your coaching, and for everybody in your team. But maybe some people don't understand how winning is really important as you try your best, because some people just wanna win. They don't wanna try their best, and they just say, okay, we're gonna win, and that's it. But that's not the whole point, because in the couple situation you might lose your focus on the game, and the officials want to help to other teams, and you may just be nervous about that, just focus for officials, and you just lost your game because you didn't focus to give your best and help your team and help your coach, school, wherever you play. So the losing part, it's maybe good for you and your team, because then you may learn something really good about the losing part, because when you lose, it's kind of bad for your mentality and everything, but in the same way, it's really good, because then you may learn something else from that game, and that moment you can go and work on that and be prepared for the next game or next situation you come. And the trying your best, it's really important, because when you try your best, you might just focus for you and focus for your team. But when you try your best, you know you might win, you might lose. But if you try your best and you lost, you know you do really good job. You try your best. You didn't lost any focus for everything you do in the game. And doesn't matter if officials call any really bad calls or wherever, because you really focus for trying your best, and that's the only thing you really focus. Everybody wanna win, so I understand that, because then they may the fans and other people from the other places to come and watch that, and just may encourage the people like them. But that's not only the point of that, because you have to try your best and to be prepared for everything. And some people interview the small kids in the grade school, and they ask the small kids, what do you think? It's winning important, or how you win? And small kids just say, if you show up, you win. So that people try to explain the small kids how the winning, it's not just if you show up. And they talk about that and say, okay, what happens if you just show up and you lost? They say, you cannot lose if you just show up. And people do a really good job and explain to little kids and say, okay, you have to really prepare for that, to be like really focused for your game and really try your best, because then you may win or may lose, but you still learn something really good from that game. And there's some people talking about how winning it's not that important if you just try your best. And they say some people don't understand if you just trying your best because they think you're selfish or you might be not good for your team because you just try to do your best. But then the people say the coaching and the rest of the people, the fans, or people who come just from the other place to come and watch you, or to watch your team and everybody, they can see that. And that's really important because when you try your best, you might encourage the people to like you, come and watch your team more and more. So it's really important to try your best. So on your handout, you can see I ask you why winning is important. And it's in that sheet you have two examples. It's like building your character and makes winning sweeter. So when we say building character, we say we think about how you can learn something from the one game was like really tight and it was really tough because official called some really bad calls. And when we say makes winning sweeter, it's you parents wanna you be happy if you win or you are lost. Especially if you lost, your parents wanna be just you be happy because they know you can play a really tough game. So you can put your hand out away. And when you're on the field or court, just give your best and don't focus on officials because they may just put you down with their calls. And you may lose some games, but don't give up. That's not the end of your life. And give your best every game and talk to coach about team and games. And you may be good leader on the team and you might encourage people to like you, and also you may give good motivation for your players in your team to work harder even you are not in the team. You may cheer for your team and you may go to theirs games. Hopefully you'll learn something. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, Ben. Okay, at this time, if I could turn that over to the studio audience to ask some questions, that would be lovely.
Josiah, do you always do your best? I always try to do my best because officials want to put you down, so yeah, pretty much. Luke?
So say if you were to get hurt and you're not able to, so to say, do your best, how are other ways you can do your best for your team?
As I say, you can go to games and cheer for your team. And you can cheer like doing your best and give the motivation to your team, your friends, that they give their best. Jessica?
Do you think that the idea of sort of like everybody wins has gotten used more lately in society, or does that have anything to do with that?
Can you repeat that?
Like the idea of everybody wins without putting much competition, I guess, between people so that everybody gets their chance to win, I guess, is...
They get a chance to win, but they just do something really bad and they just like lost the focus. They cannot win, but they think, oh, that team is kind of really easy. We can beat them. We can win really easily, and they just lost the focus.
Anyone else? All right, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. Oh, one more? Did I have one more? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Would you qualify yourself like more of a winner if you win against better competition than worse competition?
No, because you cannot say that any team is kind of easy to win, because it's not. They might just look at like it's kind of really easy to win, but they are not. They're really tough. So you have to prepare for everything.
All right, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much, Scott.